Alright, so let's move on to clear to start checklist. Clear to start checklist will be actually verifying that we have APU configured. Right now we have this ground power unit set, but we can take those off because we have APU engaged. Papers on board. So paper meant by the dispatch release and all the mains manifest and everything. Takeoff data set. So takeoff data consists of a couple things. So perf, when we have our takeoff caret, we can have our takeoff caret set, and then this is a perfect time to actually command your FO or pilot monitoring to have your VSPIDs. So in order to set your VSPIDs, and it's in the again the left side of it, and then actually you can switch, and this should be referenced with our paper chart right here. So per the weight, again, where do we get the weight? On the perf init page. Alright, doors. Let's verify all doors has been closed. We can see it shows all green. Beacon should be turned on. Fuel pumps should be turned on. Gravity cross flow should be turned on as well. And we will have gravity cross flow open on ED2. And we will verify the quantity. Take those gravity cross flow off. Hydraulic pumps on auto on. Alright, hydraulic pumps, quick couple facts. Either the system should be engaged to have this hydraulic pumps to automatically turn on, or the flap settings. So flap settings will actually engage the hydraulic pumps from auto to on position. However, right now we have 0 flaps and hydraulic pumps are not engaged with our system related to it, left and right engines. So those are going to be checked in auto on. Parking brake, so because we want to get pushed back, it's going to be disengaged right here. So that's going to be clear to start checklist to the line. Alright, after to the line is completed, we will request a pushback and get a ground control to clear to start, clear to push. Once clear to start, clear to push is completed, we'll notify the ground crew to get our pushback initiated. So we will contact the ground crew. Once the pushback is completed, we will run clear to start below the line. Pegs are going to come off, and ignition should be armed. So for example, there's A and B. It's either even days and odd days today. So let's say it's going to be ignition A. Ignition A is armed, and fuel check valve. So for this, you are first going to run the checklist and then get a standby signal. So for example, what it basically says, after all ignition is armed, you're going to say check clear to start checklist below the line. PEX off, ignition armed, fuel check valve standby. The reason because is that we have to actually start one engine, left engine up or right engine up. So left engine for first flight of the day and right engine from the second, so that we can actually check the fuel check valve. So because we got pushed back, we will notify that we're going to turn on number 1 engine to ground crew, and then we will engage our starter. Before engaging our starter, we gotta turn on the timer as well. Start the timer. FO is gonna start the timer and engage our starter. Starter is engaged. Our engine page N2 is rising, all pressure. At 20%, we're gonna advance the throttle quadrant to idle. Right now it's at shut off. 20 to idle. We see fuel flow right here, light off, and N1's rising as well. At 55%, we will get our starter cutout. Okay, and starter cutout is initiated. Alright, we got normal good engine 246 on the N1, ITT, and N2. And now we will check our fuel check, which consists of turning off left and right fuel pump or boost pumps. As we turn off our boost pumps, we will have right engine fuel low press. And that completes our fuel check valve. Turn both on again and call for the checklist one more time. Clear to start below the line and complete your fuel check valve test. Alright, so we got that completed. We will initiate number 2 engine start. Tell your FO, ground crew, and then go for right engine start. Same deal again. N2 rising, all pressure. At 20%, we're gonna have our throttle quadrant up fuel flow, light off, and 55% we're gonna have starter cutout, and we will also initiate and verbalize. Alright, starter cutout, verified, and everything's all good to go. Alright, that's our clear to start check. Flow to the line and below the line.